Hello, I'm Dr. John Herdman, and I would like you to learn how to set up your first assessment within Herdman Health Herdman Assessment Form. Go to your login page and log in using your username and password. This brings you to your home page, and you click on New Assessment. Then for a new patient, you would enter the pertinent information. If you don't know the Social Security number, it is completely acceptable to put in all zeros, and you can correct that later. So you can see here that all the client information has been entered. The default evaluator, you, has been listed. The organization has been listed, and each evaluation is given a unique assessment ID. So you want to save and send this to the patient. You can type in any message here. Please complete this history form. Then you can send it to the patient. You will notice that on the patient share column, it notes that this was sent to the patient. The status is new. The evaluator. And now the patient has the opportunity to complete the assessment form at their own rate. They can save their work and return to it later. When they complete the assessment, they will click Complete and send it back to you. You will get an email saying that they have completed their assessment, and then you can go into My Assessments and find their assessment. It is still your responsibility to do your interview, form your diagnostic impressions based upon all that the patient tells you. And so oftentimes with drug and alcohol, every patient has their own unique history. And so you will be wanting to make further assessment on tolerance, withdrawal, patterns of use, periods of abstinence, in order to form your diagnosis. The patient only sees the history tabs of the assessment form. When you open your assessment form, you will see additional tabs such as Asam Criteria, where you get to rate the patient on the 6 dimensions of the Asam. You have a diagnosis, summary, and recommendations. So the diagnosis is your DSM-5 diagnosis. The summary is your interpretation of your findings. And then the recommendations section, you can choose whichever ASAM level of care is appropriate. And so if you wanted a outpatient level 0.5, which is an education program, you would click on that. If you wanted an intensive outpatient program, IOP, you would click on that. If you have additional recommendations, you can click on these. And then you have the opportunity to save and exit.